Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and the other night I put out a poll on what should be the new Burnout car, the Forerunner or the Tundra. And with 60% of the votes, the Toyota Tundra won. So here we are, we're going to build it up and hit the Burnout Pad. Also, this is a car pass car as well, so if you don't have the car pass you can't use it. So let's jump in and get this build started. Okay, so for this build we have a couple of engine options that we could go with. We've got the LS, the V8 turbo diesel, we've got the 7.2 litre racing V8, the V10, the 2J, but honestly I want to leave the 5.7 litre V8 that's already in it. Alright, I'm definitely going to convert it to rear wheel drive, and as for the boost, I'm going to go with the twin turbo setup as it gives us more horsepower and torque. Jumping into here for the front bar, honestly I'm just going to leave that stock. For the wing, that's not really a wing, is it? I'm going to leave that stock as well. For the side skirts, the steps, they actually look alright, but I'm honestly not really feeling them. And for the hood, the snorkel, it's not really hitting with me, so I'm just going to leave it stock body. Alright, jumping into here, I'm going to leave it on the stock tire compound since I don't really want to change it. I'm going to leave it with a 275 in the front and a 275 in the rear. As for the rim sizes, I'm going to go up to a 20 looks alright. We'll go 20s all around. Yep, and as for the rims, I honestly don't really care. So there's a set in here that might work. Where are they? Here. I'm trying to decide whether I want the Zeist BS2s or BS1s. I think the BS2s look better. So yeah, I'm going to go with those. Alright, now we can jump into the drivetrain. We've already got an upgraded clutch and an upgraded transmission. We don't really need to change that out. It's fully adjustable already. I'm definitely going to chuck in a upgraded drive shaft and a drift diff. Cool. Alright, jumping into here, no suspension options, but I will chuck on a big brake kit and the sway bars in the front and in the rear. Forza really dropped the ball with this. Suspension options would have been good. It's already fully adjustable, but still having the extra in the front and the rear wouldn't have hurt. As for the engine, I'm just going to go through and max it out. Why not? I've never played around with this engine before, so I'm kind of keen to see what it comes out at. Hopefully the truck isn't too big for the Burnout Pad, and it's rather light, so I might have to do some tricky shit in the tune to get it to slide properly. Alright, once we put the cooling on and the flywheel, 1022 horsepower, 948 foot-pounds at 4161. That is super heavy, but I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I did put that in. Alright, so there is the build done. The paint is done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure where it is, but I'm going to bring the rear up to 55 psi. Yep, now jumping into the gearing, I'm going to have to heavily put this towards acceleration. So I'm going to bring the final drive up to a 4.0. I'm going to leave first where it is. For second, I'm going to go to about a 306. Third, I'm going to go with roughly a 220. Fourth, I'm going to go with a 173. Yep, right there. For fifth, I'm going to bring this up to 148. Yep, right there. And for 6, I'm going to go to a 115. Yep, drop that back down to there. Alright. So that should be the gearing. That should work somewhat really well. For the alignment, I'm going to leave all that alone, but I am going to bring the caster up to 7 degrees. Yep. For the rest of the suspension, I'm going to leave the front where it is, but I'm going to max out the rears. Also, if you want to download this tune, share code is at the bottom of the screen. I'm going to lower the ride height to as low as we can take it. And continue bringing the rears up. I'm actually going to bring the front up in the stiffness. Give it to about a 6. I'm going to go 6 here as well. Yep, and I'm going to max out the rear. Alright, there's no aero for the brakes. I'm going to go all the way in the front with a 30% pressure. Yep, right there. And as for the diff, it's already locked. I'm just going to take the 10% out. Awesome, so there is the tune done. Now let's jump over to the Burnout Pad and give this thing a rip. Awesome, so there we go. This thing actually rips really well. The only thing is, it is way too big for the Burnout Pad. Due to lack of steering angle, it's hard to put it where you want it, and it takes a lot to keep it off the wall. But that also has something to do with the size. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.